Okay, folks, this is an interesting one that I picked up from an op shop. It's about a place that I'd like to see. The most favourite place that I've never been to, but I want to go there. And I haven't got the money, and I'm disabled, so I can't travel on my own and get around because it's overseas and it's like very unfamiliar. I wouldn't be able to safely travel and move around. I don't have the ability to understand overseas transit. I'm just not able to adapt, finding your way around not a foreign country exactly, but a country that is very different to Australia. And I hardly even been to many places in Australia either. So yeah. So really I haven't travelled much. Let's see what we have. Let's see what it is. It is a Souvenir New York. It's a New York coffee mug. So it's a coffee mug featuring New York's, I think it's Times Square. I'll just show it to you better than that. I didn't really show it all that well. So this is showing New York's wonderful Times Square. It's a bit money fucked, I must say, because all that advertising equipment and shit, all that advertising and all that kind of stuff, but it still looks really sparkly and interesting. Oops, that was a bit rough. Probably didn't fit all of it in, I don't think. Yeah, that looks really quite interesting. I do think we can maybe take a section out of that. This looks really quite interesting. I don't think we want it 104. Ah, fuck that. I keep doing that. Okay, we're just going to take this away. Put it there. I don't know, we're going to donate it because eventually I want to go to New York. I'm missing a lost partner, folks, and I can't find him, and I really don't want to travel on my own, so I really want to find where my partner's got to. It gets really lonely and it's really difficult. I don't think I'd be able to travel on my own. It's too dangerous for a person with a disability. I do have had been brain damaged at birth. I had a cord around my neck and I came out breech, and it's caused oxygen obviously to be cut off, but I never received an actual diagnosis. I'm very smart, I'm very high functioning in most parts of the brain, or large portions, but the low functioning bits determine what I can and can't do. So I really get that really frustrated that I can't travel, that I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't work in a proper job, I have to work in a sheltered workshop, I have to receive benefits to support my life so I can live. So I'm dependent on the fucking Centrelink, which is what we have here in Sydney, in Australia. So we've got Centrelink as our social security provider. And I'm really grateful to them that they've supported me all this time, but I don't want to be dependent on them for the rest of my life. I want to have freedom to be able to make as much money as I can, but make it for good, to give to society, to give back to the taxpayer who supported me for so long. So I really, really want to. I don't want to be. I don't want to be reliant on the taxpayer. I don't want them to have to foot my bill. I know I can't help it. It's the way that it happened, but I still feel indebted to society for my, and I just want to be able to become independent. But I'm not going to be independent on my own. I'm missing a partner as well. His name's Luigi, and I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news with this stuff to find him, because I won't be able to travel on my own anyway. So if I can be with him, we can go to New York and put our past together. And I did some stupid things when I was young, and I just can't get in touch with my partner Luigi. So I'm trying to get in touch with him, and I do think he's been to New York. He's had a really, I haven't seen him for so long though. It's been nearly 30 years since we first met, and it's been nearly 30 years since we last saw each other and spoke. So I'm trying to, after all these decades, get in touch, because I really want to be with him, and I want to live my life to the full. I don't want my disability determining my future and my present, although I can't change the present and I can't change the future straight away. I don't know if my stuff will make it to air, if it's good enough for TV broadcast. So I'm trying to get the 6 o'clock news, whatever channel will play my material. It's really difficult trying to compete with all these other shithead crap like death, disease, disaster, destruction, and COVID-19 is back in the limelight again. We got all sorts of shit that they play, and it really pisses me. But anyway, that's come up looking quite nice. I think we can now call this demo quits.